Hey everybody, it's Mike at Absorb Self-Reliance. Guess what? I've got dirty hands. Been out here in the shop finishing up quite a few knives. I'm going to get back to this here, and old Buford, my rug dog, he's out here wanting attention. And he will probably knock the camera around and bounce it around and do everything that he normally does. So I tell you, he does that quite often. But anyway, I'm going to get you straightened back up here. Got something I want to run by you. This particular knife here, this design of knife, how many of you think that it would be a decent knife to carry in the woods? Handmade by me. Don't hurt my feelings. Tell me what you think. It's 3/16 inch thick. I think that's what it was on this one. Yeah, I think it's 3/16. I can't remember. I made 12 of these. But give me your input on it and tell me if you would be willing to pay $100 for the knife itself, being handmade with a logo of mine that would be right here, made out of 1095, $125, and make it out of 01, only because 01 is 3 times the amount really with the metal, so the craftsmanship is not going to be any different. Sharp as a razor. I mean, that's how they'll come, straight to your door. Just go play. That's all you have to do. This design here, we put this little tip in here to where you can dig into something if you have to, and you have to be careful when you do that with this thing here, because she will sharply, or she will shave you in a heartbeat. And I ain't gonna try it, because I scratched my leg the other day and I had it turned the wrong way and I'm about to cut my Achilles out. It wasn't quite that bad, but it comes, the little finger choil here is for you to get up in here and do that. If you got chopping, you can still do some chopping if that's something that you're into. It's a heavy enough spine on it to go ahead and do any of your batoning that you would like to do and things like that. But anyway, I'm looking at getting rid of several knives in an upcoming video. They're going to be between $75 and $100. My goal, and what I am trying to do before I end up scratching that one, I want to be able to sell knives for $100. That's just the bottom line. You start getting into some different stainless steels and things like that, no, it's not going to happen. But for that person like I was when I got started, going out into the woods as a later age, you know, I'd seen all the videos and everybody had all the knives. You know, they had the bushcraft knives, they had this, you know, they wanted a handmade knife. I just couldn't see paying $400. Not saying that it's not worth it, because it truly is. I mean, you're taking a part of someone that they created it. They took their special time. And I fancy myself to being a one-stop shop. I don't want to be making 1,000 knives a week or 1,000 knives a month. So by doing that, I need to give back to the guys and gals that helped inspire me to even start making the knives. That's what I want to do. And I want to do it professionally, like a business living. It's a secondary supplemental income, so to speak, but more or less being able to put back into the shop. I want a heat treat oven. I don't know, our wants are always great, but it's something other that I'm looking at. But I'm not going to take my funds from my family to put into a hobby, even though it's lucrative, can be very lucrative. It's still not something that, you know, one finger gone and you're not the knife maker you was. You know, you get scared of the belt sander just one day. You know, you never know what's going to happen. So it's not something that I want to do professionally as a full-time job. But I would like to be able to get out and do that in the shop and be able to, when someone says, can you make it out of this steel here? I say, well, yes, I can. You know, but now I have seen I can do it. I can design it, I can cut it out, I can put the bevels on it, and then I got to send it off, and then I got to send it to someone else, and then send it to somebody else, and we'll have it back to you. And I don't want to do that. I'd like to be able to do everything here. And you know, even if I never get one, I'll continue to make an 01 and 1095, and they're good metal. I guarantee you they won't nobody complain if that's the only knife they had in the woods. But that's what I'm saying. I like to fancy myself as a one-stop shop. I want to, every flaw, I did it. Every mess up, I did it. Every perfected part on it, I did it. That's just me. That's why I'm not trying to be big. You know, when you start expanding, I get it. You have to, I mean, you know, one man's just not going to sell $150,000 worth of knives a year and not have it subsidized out to someone else to help with it. You know, I don't want to make $150,000 a year again. I want to be simple. And that's where you guys come in. Give me your input. Give me your feedback on that design there. What do you think about that? And do you think $100 for a 1095 and probably $125 for an 01 without a sheath? Because I'm going to be honest with you, these guys that make sheaths, they got just as much time in making a sheath. You can buy one of those somewhere else and whatever. I can possibly maybe just a simple fold over or a protector out of Kydex, not a belt loop, no fancy spider sole sides and scout stuff, all that. But I'm looking to see it for $100. I want to be a knife maker, not a complete system, I guess. You guys seen my leather work. I do fine leather work. I mean, it's fine, but I have just as much time in the leather and just as much money in the leather as I do the knives. And you know, with a knife sheath with leather, you're looking at $250. You know, with a knife and the sheath with Kydex, you're looking at $175 to $180. You know, so the price just starts going up, and that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to make more and more knives until I get to that point. But you guys, pass the video along, share it. I'm not looking to be big Utah famous. I'm not. That's not it. I'm getting to the guys that were the roots of stuff, and maybe pass it along and let, you know, the word get out. Free advertisement, you know. But to see, you know, some of these knives here, these are all, I mean, they're sharp. There's nothing to sneeze at them. I mean, I think these here have 11 inch or 11 degree. Yeah, I think it's 11. I don't remember on those. I've got them wrote down on it. But if you guys would just get back with me, leave a comment down below, pass it along, and tell me what you think. You know, those particular, that one right there is a prototype knife. You know, the smoothness would come out in it. You know, it'd be a satin finish. It's not going to be polished. You know, you're in the freaking woods. You don't need, if you want a signal, carry a mirror with you. But, you know, if you like that kind of stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. But, you know, get back with me. Let me know. And I'm going to sit here and scratch old Buford's head and see if he'll go away. He's not. But anyway, I appreciate each and every view that you guys give me. I appreciate all the comments that I get, and even the ones that I'm still getting from 7-8 years ago on the videos. Thank you guys for doing that, and hey, I'll catch you guys on another video.